Hello everyone. I would like to thank PNP team members and the community for giving me this opportunity, sharing my sample. This is very simple extension. But I think sometimes small things also are helpful. So today I would be presenting a small sample of type SPFX extension of command set. The main use of this extension is to share site pages, documents, and list items directly from SharePoint to Microsoft Teams. So before we go into the detail, a little bit about myself. My name is Kun Sangani, and I am a technical consultant and a C# Corner MVP. I like to learn and share my knowledge, and I'm very grateful to this great community because everyone is sharing their knowledge. I'm trying to create my own website, so if anyone has any good tips, please do reach out to me on any of these social media handlers or channels. The code for today's extension, you can find it in PNP's SPDevFX extension repository, and you can even get the glimpse of this extension from pnp.github.io website as well. So driving factor for this extension. So before going into it, I would like to give a shout out to Siddharth Wagashia because he helped me shape this idea. And yeah, so one day I uploaded a document to SharePoint document library, but I wanted to share it to Teams, but there was no direct way. So the only way was to copy the link and paste it in the channel, Microsoft Teams channel. But here was a biggest catch. So I switched my context from SharePoint to Teams. So which is it's not a good user experience, and hence we come up with this extension where you can directly send your links to Microsoft Teams channel with only just a small click. The main feature of this extension is it can directly like you can share your list items, your site pages, and document libraries and folders. So everything, most of the things are covered. So let us go to the demo. So I have deployed this extension in my site collection development environment. So if you do not select any of the item, it does not appear. Once you select it, it appears. And when you click on share to teams, a pop-up appears. So if you are not logged in, it would ask for credentials. But if you are logged in, it would directly give you a window where you can select your channel. So you can select the channel, and if you want, you can even add your additional description like this is for demo, and that's it. When you click on share, it gets shared to the teams. So let us check. Yeah, see, this gets added, and yeah, you do not require to go to teams or copy the link and paste it in the channel window. So you can even do this for the folders as well. So when you click on this, there's a share to team button, and in the folder you can then just provide and all the documents would be shared inside this folder. So you can get a link and you can directly click on this and navigate to that. Even this works for list item. So currently in list item we are using display form only, but you can just change it as per your requirement. So you can just select the channel and directly your list item would be open. So this would be helpful if you have any kind of approval process which goes and someone wants to see the list item. Okay, so now going back to the code. So it's a simple SPFX extension of type command set. And the first thing which we come across is the onInit method. So if you see in the onInit method, I have added a function called a share to teams JS load. What it does is it adds a JS file. So this JS file is coming from Microsoft itself. So Team is providing share to Teams functionality for a third party website. So what you just need to do is just add this JavaScript file and add few HTML. So just add the script, add few HTML, and there you go. Then you can directly have this button and you can click on it, and you can directly share everything. But there are a few things like data-href property is being used. If you have any link which is created dynamically, you need to update this property data-href, and you need to run this method because you are creating it dynamically. So first thing, I'm adding the JavaScript, and then I am creating a div. I'm not displaying this button because we are using this command set to click that. We're using this command set to click that. And so if you see, we are creating a div and we are adding a display is none. We are appending it. And on execute of that particular command set, what we are doing is we are first fetching that particular div which we have created, and we are updating its property called as data-href. We are using a column called as file ref to get the link to that particular item or document, and that's it. Then we are clicking the div, and that is all that is required for the extension. So that's it from my side. Back to you, Patrick.
Awesome stuff. That's very cool. I'm going to disagree with you a little bit and say I don't think that's a smaller demo than anything. That's a great demo, and it's a cool trick. I didn't know about the share to Teams functionality, so I learned something this morning, and thank you for that. Really good stuff.